I just watched the first three episodes of Windows Bay. I tried to watch just one and I could not. It is so good. Like, so good. Ooh, so good. Um, yeah, I don't know if I want to get into spoilers, but this show is fantastic. Everything about it. This is like the show built and designed for this guy right here. Um, Horror thriller, island drama. It is so good. It is strangely funny. And I kind of heard that before starting to watch it, but I am just very impressed on how funny it actually is and how witty it is at certain points in these jokes. I don't want to get too far into it, so I'll just say that, and then I'm going to start talking about the episode. So if you don't want to hear what's going on in some of the episodes, then this video is probably not for you. But follow back to what I just said. Maybe watch it yourself, come back, hear what I have to say, or don't. I hope you do. But let's get into the episode. So, episode one is an awesome opening. Like, just a great opening. Just the same, but essentially it just like starts the catalyst of everything going on and it just thrives forward. It talks about, all the demons that happened in the past, like how haunted the island is, all the bad things that happened, all the some of the lore. So you can kind of expect some of that stuff moving forward. Um, you don't know what's going to be real, what's going to be relevant, what matters, and essentially the whole story plot is just this guy who's trying to make this island the next spot, the next vacation, bring the money in. At the moment, he does seem like a generally good guy. He seems like he just wants this community and this place to get nicer and better and kind of, you know, meet the new century. Obviously, there's some pushback on that. There's one character who hates all of it and goes, "This place is haunted. People are going to die." And I forget what that actor's name is, but he's great in everything he ever does. At some point, I'll probably try to pull that up. Episode one is just the first movie or the first of The Fog, the movie. Like that's all they're doing in pretty much every episode is they pick a old folks tale and then they put it on the island. So this island is literally every folktale ever existent, especially near water. I don't know if it's just me, but I love island horror, small town. It can't just be me. The show's obviously made for other people. And just like simple history horror. This is like everything. This is like Alan Wake for a good example. Like it's that kind of nitty gritty horror, but it's also just like more about the story than it is like any violence. Like there really has been zero violence in the first three episodes, and I have zero problems with it. Like I don't need the violence for it to be creepy and fun and a good story. So it does a really good job at that. So yeah, episode one is all about the fog. It's kind of slow about the fog though, because you have this whole first half that has to be about like where you are, who these people are, why you care, what the relevance is, and then like bringing the rest of the story in. So I think the fog is kind of pushed away, but it is the forefront of like the understanding of what the horror of the show is going to be like. And I think it's a really good pitch. Like this show shot incredibly. Every shot looks good. Like all the actors are awesome. Like I've yet to find an actor that I find, I don't know, stale or over the top or just, not hitting. But like every actor in the show crushes their role. And the dynamics between them is actually just so fun. Like you have a smart character, you have a character that wants to do everything, you have characters that are lazy, you have characters that are like, what? And then you have characters um like the older guy who just comes in the beginning, you know he's not crazy because stuff is happening and this is the kind of show it is. Like he has to not be crazy. You already know that, knowing what kind of show it is. But how he's portrayed is like really interesting and really fun. And the main character, you really stay with him the whole time. I thought it was gonna be a lot more separate, where there'd be like a B story, a C story, and like maybe other stuff happening in the town. But they really just keep kind of on the mayor, and I like that. Usually on shows, I kind of would prefer there to be an ABC scenario where you're like, oh, this is happening over here, so this is happening here. At the end of episode 3 that I just finished, it sounds like it maybe will go that way, but I don't actually know yet. Episode 2, Haunted House. Classic. House has had hundreds of murders and problems and serial killers and fires and above and beyond. And they literally do the can a kid stay in the haunted house for the night trope, which is well done and like doesn't feel like a trope at all. It just feels natural. It feels like something that would happen in this story. And I just think that this show's gonna rock and I'm gonna be really upset when it's over. But just like any good show, I almost kind of hope this is a one season just because I hope it ends well. Episode 3 that I just finished was about a hag, a sea hag, which is like a very common fisherman. Like, I feel like everyone kind of knows this one. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's new. Maybe you're younger and you're just kind of getting into this stuff. But the sea hag was a good one. And I love how they make his stories, like his regular life, so intertwined with the creature or the problem that's happening that you get to know more about him. Or in this instant, major spoilers, he tells the woman to go away because he knows what she is and she's just a regular person, but he thinks it's the hag because he knows he's being haunted. It's just fun, good, well written, great acting, and I really don't have anything bad to say about it coming into episode 3, which is pretty hard for me because usually I have some garbage to say. So I think everyone should watch this. If you like horror, thriller, even mystery, I think you'll really enjoy this. And if you're someone who's not looking for a show that's going to be like violence and gore and like the brutalness of stuff, this is like down your alley because all it is ghost stories. And I love that. And I feel like we should have more of this. And there's tons of TV shows that go like episode to episode to episode, new characters, new dialogues, new concepts. And they're good and all, but like this Island of the Dead, Island of the Doomed is just so fun. And I can't wait to watch more. Um, I feel like I always have so much more to say, and then I start talking and I kind of lose it. So tell me what you think. Are you loving this show? Have you watched it all? What do you think of the next episodes without spoilers? Don't ruin this for me. But at the moment, I can't turn it off. Like, I'm just going to watch another episode and probably another episode until I almost fall asleep. And it's been a long time since I can say there's a TV show that really did that for me. It might have been House of the Dragon. After I watched Sir Duncan be awesome, I was like, I got to get a little bit more of that. This might be the first original show with classic horror that has just fully pulled me in, and I'm going, I want more. So, sorry, because I'm going on a tangent again. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Did you not like it? I could see some people being like, well, these are basic stories, but they're done so well. It's kind of like, the Robert Egghart. I can't wait for his werewolf movie. It's gonna be based on something we all know, but it's probably still gonna be pretty incredible, and that's how I feel about this. So, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think.